Looking at Bitcoin right now, you can see that we are creating an impulsive move towards the upside, targeting this resistance trend we have here. And I'll be talking about this, that this is a critical level of support, that we might see an actual bounce on this level. And why was I hinting about this level as a critical form of support level? I told you guys on my previous video that we are creating a divergence on the RSI while the candlestick was giving us an equal low. And I told you that anytime you see this type of signals where on a support level you see price creating a lower low or an equal low while RSI is creating a higher low, it gives the signal that there is a pump coming, which indicates there is a bullish divergence. And right now, what are we seeing? We saw Bitcoin spike towards the upside, giving us at least a 10% pump towards the upside. But there's one thing you guys need to watch out for before you guys start jumping on a long position. Right now, there is a bit of a resistance around $76,000, right, slightly above this trend right here. And if you take a look at the stochastic RSI, we are right about the overbought region, and there is a possibility of a crossover at this overbought region. And when we see a crossover just like this, it indicates that price might sell towards the downside. And one thing you need to watch out for before trying to jump in is to wait for an actual pullback back. And what do I actually mean by that? Now, looking at Bitcoin now, this is a strong impulsive move toward the upside, giving us a little bit of bearish candlestick before this impulsive move, and this serves as an order block. And what I'm expecting now for Bitcoin right now is for us to give for it to give us a pullback. And I think that there will be an actual pullback, because looking at the stochastic RSI, we are right at the overbought region, and there's bound to be a reversal. And when the stochastic RSI gives us a reversal, we could see a little bit of pullback on the candlestick. This is what I'm actually expecting for Bitcoin, a pop towards the upside to this level of resistance around the $78,000, then a bit of a gradual pullback, tapping on this order block right here before another move towards the upside. So if you missed this pump right here, guys, do not panic, because there is going to be a level of entry that you might buy from, because in trading there's a term that says buy low, sell high. You don't want to buy the pump and sell the dump. You understand? You want to buy low and sell high for you to make profit. So this is what I'm currently waiting now for Bitcoin. I think that we are going to continue this impulsive move towards this level right here, then we could actually see a pullback. And why do I say so? Let's quickly take a look at the Bitcoin CME chart. Now, if you remember vividly that the Bitcoin CME did give us a CME gap. We created a CME gap around this $76,000 to $80,000. And if you look at the chart that I showed you guys just now, it was around this level that there was a resistance. And right now, looking at the Bitcoin CME chart, there is a CME gap. And what does price do? It targets this CME gap. 80 to 70% of the time, price usually goes up to fill up this CME gap, slightly give a kind of a rejection. We might see a rejection after we close this CME gap towards the downside before we see an actual break. So that is my prediction right now for Bitcoin. So if you are thinking of to jumping into this trade, wait for a pullback. Buying at this level right now, because this is an imbalance right now, a huge candlestick imbalance. So price will definitely come back to fill out this order block right here before we see an actual break. So I'm looking forward to get in on the pullback, and I'll be looking forward to short this resistance on the lower time frame if my confirmations are met. Peace.